Hello everybody, how's everyone doing on this fine day? We got EJ, we got Aaron, we got Michael, we got DJ, we got, is that Shauna? Is that what on those lines? Fanboy, I'm not sure what you're on about, dude. There's always ads on the live streams. David, JD, what's going on? First time in Lendy Kids stream, well, welcome. Hey William, what's going on? So right now I'm just sorting out my phone. And then we'll be underway. Whoa, boom, boom. Jeez, that's loud. So what's new with everyone? Hey Michael, I'm doing good. What about yourself? And Steve, how are you doing? So did Dave live stream today? I don't think he did. I'm guessing he was Sleepy Dave and forgot to stream. Hey, Kay. Where are you in the world? I'm in Canada right now. Toby, welcome to the Lucky Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hey, Austin. Hey, Bob. Nope, he didn't. I'm guessing Dave was up late again last night. Yeah, that's not exactly new, dude. What do I do here? Lazy Dave. I guarantee Dave didn't go to bed until stupid o'clock in the morning and slept in like a son of a gun. Dave did not wake until 5. What? Oh my god. Yeah, he must have been on late last night. Alright, that can go there for the time being. Hey! Doc Kenny, you're actually on YouTube for a change. Holy crap. What's up, dude? Andy! With the super chat. Thank you very much. Muchly appreciated. All of that helps quite a lot. Even though YouTube does take a massive cut of it. But it all helps. Hey, Witchy. I cannot believe he woke up at 5:30. Well, actually, I'm not surprised one bit, but that's crazy. No, that beta is not on ModHub. It is on FSUK because it has the rear attacher. Actually, no, it's on even the main normal version of it's on FSUK because it is class. And the modder didn't get. Well, obviously, clearly didn't care about the money. Jeez, can't talk. I'm doing good, Kenny. What about yourself? I'm guessing VF's here by everyone saying hello to VF, so hello, Virtual. It's kind of funny, I don't think the video where I was doing this field has actually gone live yet. I think that's tomorrow's video. Oh, I'm doing good, Austin. What about yourself? Hey, Bob. Matt F, hello. Oh, late train home again? That sucks. Working late, or train was late? We don't know, Patrick. Really, the only few companies that we know that we've seen so far that are going to be in FS19 is clearly John Deere and the Fence so far. Your tomorrow's video, that just sucks. And did you get done what you were on about doing? I think I'm about to sneeze. Oh yeah, I sneezed. Hot dang. Hi to all the lurkers. Yeah, plenty of lurkers. I'm guessing the notifications are working today, unlike yesterday. Yesterday's stream was, well, barbaric. No, I goofed that one up, didn't I? That's him. Just finished setup. Dang, dude. Oh, okay. I thought yesterday you were working late. I remember yesterday you saying that you worked late. John Deere and Samson. Well, yeah, and the Auger Wagon, I guess. Really sim. Interesting. I put it out on my community thing on YouTube as well, so hopefully that'll get out to people. Just arrived in Cyprus today. Nice. What are you doing? Silage bells, basically same as what we did last time. Finishing off this field. Otherwise I'll forget about it and it'll have windrows in it. They have in a way as well confirmed on Discord that all the brands that are in the game now I think are going to be across, so we're not, as far as we are aware, we're not losing any. Yeah, Shamrock Valley has been sent off to Giants testing, so when it has flagged up on Oxy's end that it is actually in testing, not pending, then you'll start seeing content from the people who have been given it. Oh, nice one, Bob. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. For FS 19, they need to finalize the graphics. Don't know what you mean by that. They're still working on the game, so yeah. If you're on about finishing the game, yeah, they need to finish the game. How can you get into Giants Discord? You go on their Facebook page. I believe it's probably linked on there somewhere. It is completely open to all the public, so. Homer, I'm not sure about EJ. That will have to 100% wait and see. That is something that would have actually been interesting to get asked at FarmCon, which I don't know if Sim or Virtual thought of at the time. Simulation for the nation, hello! Come on. I hate rear-wheel steering when you're reversing. Right, for the time being, I'll keep that there. End of the week, people are hoping Giants will find floating bucket or something. Yep. Do you think Giants would? I missed what you said, Andy. It just went past, unfortunately. Sorry, I missed that. Virtual, what I said was Homer. Do we know what's happening with them in 19? I don't know if it's something you or Sim asked. Fox and David and the rest of the Frontier team is doing a fantastic job. Yes, we did in testing. The testing, it boiled down to a few people. A lot of the other testers, unfortunately, this time around had a lot of other commitments. A lot of them are farmers or away with their families, so testing was, I would say, a lot slower this time around than it normally is. Simulation for the Nation, Rainbow Dave, myself did a hell of a lot of testing, and of course the other Frontier testers did their bit as well. Oxy did a massive chunk of it himself, to be fair, on this one. Do you think Giants will have a British map on standard game? No, that has been 100% confirmed. They will not ever have a British map, from what I believe got brought back from FarmCon. Helps if you put the header down. Yeah, that's the thing, Virtual, because them adding that in, you gotta wonder if it's a case of we're losing Homer. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'll be surprised. Disappointed too. Jeez. The reason why a British farm will never be on a farming simulator game default is they make all of the maps their own maps to fit the biggest piece of machinery they have in the game. So basically, all of the maps now are going to be able to work with Big Bud, for example. Big Bud's the biggest tractor in the game. Are you ever going to get a Big Bud going around a British map? No, you're not. And that's why. Rip Simpsons. Jeez. What's going on, Matt? If I'm right with that, Sim or Virgil? No, it was Sim that told me that one. Oh, this is going to roll like no tomorrow. Completely legit right there. Do you not get my joke, Landy? You said Homer, not Hulma. You know what I mean, fool. Exactly what they told me in person. All maps are designed for all equipment. Exactly. Oh man, what's going on? No brush map because 7-year-old kid complained that he can't get a giant Challenger around with triple wheels. No, it's literally them designing the game to work with all the machinery they have in the game. It makes sense. It really does make sense. At the same time, who would you rather make in a British map? The modders who live in the country, understand the country, and some of them are farmers themselves or have farmed, or giants which, in the great scheme of things, know very, very little about farming, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that would be nice, Sim. That would be nice. Really, that's just gonna carry on rolling. Oh, this is why I hate round bales. RF Tube, what's going on? As far as I'm aware, Will, they were planning on converting all their brand new maps for 17, minus West Coast, because West Coast does have quite a few issues underlying in it. That plan may or may not change. At the end of the day, it's their maps, so they'll do what they wish. They've lost no brands. I'm thinking we'll get both. That would be cool, Virgil. That would be cool. I hope we do, because there's some of the stuff that the Hulma have that obviously Rupa do not. I'm sure if needed, they are the same company, aren't they? They're not the same company, no. The guy who designed the Homer, or the I don't even know what it's called. Let's have a look. Actually, I'm curious. The Pterodos is the same person who designed the Tiger, but then he basically quit Homer and moved over to created his own company, Rupa. That's what I believe happened there. Correct me if I'm wrong, peoples, but from what I was told, that is correct. Well, how old's the T6 sim? If it's been around for a while, the chances are we're getting a new model of it. And that's what I was saying recently. I know they've said that all of the old models are getting dumped. Now, does that mean they're remaking all the FS13 models from scratch? Like the Quadtrack, for example. As much as you don't see it used too much on Farm Sim anymore, it is a very well-loved tractor. Are they going to be remodeling it from the ground up? No, West Coast is not fine, Steve. It's genuinely got underlying issues in it. Hey, Johnny, long time to see. How you been doing, buddy? No, Steve, this isn't me saying that it's got underlying issues. This is Bullet Bill saying it's got underlying issues, dude. The creator of the map. I am not speaking out of my arse on that one. It's another issue Bullet Bill has been chasing for a long old time. Doing great, brother. You getting into the FS19 hype yet? Almost, almost. I'll definitely be there. Oh, actually stopped well. I'll definitely be there once we see a decent gameplay footage of it, not just a tractor moving forward and turning right. Doubt it, dude. Have a look at the minimum specs. Minimum specs for FS19 have been released. If you guys go to Steam, the minimum specs are on there. So if you type in Farming Simulator 19, the fourth link down for me yesterday was it on Steam. Hope they put the smaller T7 in the base game. I agree. I 100% agree. Instead of the heavy, well, have the heavy duty and the smaller one, which is more typical. Basically, the Puma. Thank you for the host, Johnny. Appreciate it, bud. I think that's pretty cool, Gaming Boss. The animation did look a little janky. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely needs a bit of polishing. But let's face it, what Giants are doing in this game is major reworking of the game. It's graphics, lighting, everything, a lot more animations, all of that good stuff. Probably a lot more optimization than I've ever been able to do before. So I anticipate it being a little funky, let's say, during gameplay footage we see. Even in the footage that was released, what, yesterday, day before? It was a little funky. No, there are no specs for Max yet. Who knows, they may not even support Mac. They probably will, but there's no guarantee. Yeah, the physics in the game definitely need bringing back up to snuff. It really doesn't feel like you're driving a tractor anymore. They seem so light. I guess that's using more realistic for a little while there, before I got sick to death of what it did to vehicles going up the hills. Yeah, the Commodore 64 edition. That's going to be available in the collector's edition. Alright! Now you're over here. No, it's kidding. Ah, crap. Oh, just finished. Beautiful. Thank you for the host. Without Gearbox, I think I would have played a lot less this time around. Yeah, a lot of people like the Gearbox. It's something that, playing on a controller, I could never get working properly. Conflicted with way too many key bindings. At the same time, though, most tractors out there now are CVT gearboxes, so you're not actually changing the gears, unless you're using some of the older style equipment. I pretty much missed that whole entire room. Actually, we can go around and get these bits. Oh, does it, Farmboy? That beeping though. See, but Case owns New Holland. All New Holland tractors have Case motors in them, made in the Case factory. Case and New Holland are the same company, I think you'll find. And I'm pretty sure that basically, yeah, they are the same tractor underneath. And a good old manual gearbox, nice. Actually, I think you'll find you're wrong on that one, because isn't the New Hollands built in the UK? Which, if you go watch the Grassman, they just did a tour of the factory there. So I would say you are incorrect on that one, actually, big time. You're obviously on about the US models. Kiddo, welcome to the MQ family over on Twitch. Hope you enjoy today. Bob, the straw texture is very easy to find on FSUK. Hey, Dusty, what's going on, buddy? If one of the moderators care to link it for him, but it is very, very easy to find. Yeah, 10 subs off the goal. No, I'm doing good. What about yourself? Yeah, the New Holland's a bit ambassador. Yeah, that's what I thought. Catch you later, Virtual. I knew that was going to get us there. I'll install Windows 10. That doesn't take long, actually. As long as it's connected up to the internet so it can do all the driver updates and all that good stuff, you'll be away real quick. That bale is still rolling. Like, come on now. That is something that so badly needs to get sorted in the basing game. Back from milking, very nice. Oh, really, does he? Nice. Power of an SSD, yeah, SSDs are amazing. Solid state drives, if anyone doesn't know what they are. That's for graphics, Farming Boy. FS17 only requires 1 gig. The thing that makes it need more than anything is mods. Isn't that a CVT, DJ? I want to see Caterpillar in the game. Caterpillar don't make any tractors anymore. They've not made tractors for years. So there'll be literally nothing for Caterpillar to add to the game. In all honesty, this map is up there for me. Oh, 100% James. This map I feel is up there with Bullet Bill, Oxy, and most of the good map makers out there, to be quite honest. Welcome back, Austin. No, don't see you. Oh, okay. So what's the Dyna 6? Is that a power shift type gearbox? Or is it a manual? I think these are CVTs in this, aren't they? Yeah. Oh yeah, CVX. Hello, Adam. Yeah, smaller self-propelled sprayers would be nice in Farm Sim. Granted. And Farm Sim do tend to go after some of the bigger companies, yet there are so many smaller sprayer companies out there. But would they fit the base maps? No, it would be modded stuff, so at that point, maybe it's modders that we could do with doing some stuff like that. The 6 was range with splitters in each. Oh, okay, so it was more like a transport truck gearbox. But then, effectively. I know it wasn't, but effective. Oh, really, DJ? Wow. Was that? I'm guessing that was a Massey's own design gearbox. What I'm trying to do now is see if we can get enough grass in here to get a full bale out of it, but I doubt we can. Grumpy Games, what's going on? Wasn't the Dana 6 thing you had? Can't wait to do Call on Farming Simulator 15 on PlayStation 3. Even Andy, I think FS will be a massive, probably way outsell 17 in long shot. I think it will, and as much as people hate to probably say it, it's probably going to be down to John Deere. John Deere is such a well-known company all across the world. It will help sell the game so much. It really will. More than I think people would, like I said, care to admit. Alright, let's dump this one. That doesn't make any sense, Nate. Depending on where you live, the tractors on the dealership lot probably aren't even road registered yet, so they wouldn't have a license plate on them. They're from the UK, where if you've bought it, it will be registered with the DVLA and have a license plate. Very easy to look that up. Yeah, the JCB. I'd love to see a loader in the game. I hope that's something Giants have tried to get. Oh, really, Steve? That's cool. Wiping the cash up. Yeah, a lot of people are like that, I think. JD 8R would definitely not be a 19. Yeah, I don't know what gave you that. Well, hey, gave you that idea. That the John Deere, specifically the 8400R, will not be in the game. Austin, you've said that 3 times now at least. Maybe twice. The skid steers, yeah, and the telehandlers. Do Caterpillar actually make any agricultural telehandlers though? Rainbow Dave, he is awoken from his slumber there. I always go down here. Don't know why. FS19 will be made up entirely of the ADA. That's the thing, all joking aside, we haven't seen any other of the John Deere Ranger, just that. And that's not even their, I wouldn't class the 8R as their flagship tractor. I would say like the RX probably is, to be quite honest. I'd say Landy has been out. By the way, he's all over the road. It's reading chat. That's why I like doing jobs where I can just sit on GPS and read chat like I was yesterday. Granted, chat was stupidly quiet. Oh, that looks cool, really. Bailser. And chat was not this busy yesterday. I've just seen the amount of people we've got in here. I've been here for ages. You've been oblivious as usual. Really? Would I ever consider a steering wheel? No. Not one bit. Steering wheels, you have to keybind and set them all up. An Xbox controller is literally plug and play. I don't get why so many people are so fascinated about get a steering wheel, get a steering wheel. I've got one in the UK, and honestly, I would never use it to play farm sim with. I bought it initially for Euro Truck and ATS. When do you think the V2 of this map will be out? I have no idea. I'm not interested because it will require a brand new game save. So it's not something that I will be partaking in downloading in the first place. Got slapped in the face by an ad. Good, the button worked. Actually, I think John Deere will come to FS19, not 17. That would be because it is coming to 19, not 17. EJ, is that because that Daggerwin has... EJ, what on earth are you on about, dude? Yeah, the ads are completely random. Where is that trailer actually for those? I don't know. Oh. No. And Dagwin's got one, Dave's got one, Sim's got one. And I've never understood why people I was sort of saying, oh, we'll make your videos better. If you're that upset about a steering wheel being a little junky, like you're playing with a controller, wow. Really? And that's Farm Sim. And like in Euro Truck it's fine, but in Farm Sim it's very analogy, I guess. Like this is steering wheel, well, keyboard, and this is the controller. Hey, Cops 62, what's going on? I'm not sure if it's the dead zone on the controller or what it is that makes it so sensitive. That's what it is, it's just a tiny little bit of movement and it's all over the place unless you go slow with it. Just to please people. The sad thing is, I have a wheel in the UK. It's just not here in Canada. If people wanted it that bad, if I could get a quote to see how much it would be to ship it over, feel free to ship it to upfront the cost of shipping it over, because I guarantee that won't be cheap. I use an Xbox One controller, which is it's a proper Microsoft controller, and it's literally just plug and play. Basically, the game is meant to be played on a controller through Xbox, so it's all default. At last, Bob. See, it wasn't that hard to find. It's just been out since West Coast, those textures, so it's pretty buried on FSUK. Had a lot of people asking about them recently, so it may be worth, if Bullet Bill is lingering, or a message could be put to Bullet Bill to share them on his Facebook page or something. Or I could put them in my mod spreadsheet, I guess, too. Where to get the baler from? FSUK. Is that skin on the trailer? No. This is how the trailer comes. It's the Fleagle backpack also from FSUK. Because of the turn and circle. Yeah. RF tube? No idea. That's not me even gonna turn and joke with you. No idea. Once I know, I will let you guys out a bit more information, but right now I'm keeping a lot of information private from you guys. I hope you can move about in the cab, like forward and backwards in FS19, because you can use the drop nose on the Massey and has a loader. Unless they make it a separate menu system, I doubt you will be able to. Again, as I always say, look at Xbox controller, they are limited. It's typical. Goodbye, Landy. Cheers. Catch you later, dude. Some nude. Yes, key bindings are a ton of work to set up. Not. Yeah, they are. Talk to Simulate about it, my friend. If you want to argue with someone about that, argue with Sim, because he will beg to differ, I guarantee you, and so will Dave, for that matter of fact, because both of those have had issues with key bindings and Farming Simulator in the past. Adam's Transport, what's going on? Honestly, DJ, if you're going to start doing it now, learn modeling now in the downtime running up to FS19 is what I'd probably recommend on that one. Talking to a few of the guys out there. Learn how to do that stuff, because the reskims and all of that, from what I understand, are going to change massively in FS19. It's not just going to be a texture placement. From what I understand, I could be wrong on that. Catch you later, Adam. No limits, what's going on, dude? Hey, we've got material in there, why is that not even on? Is the biogas bunker broken? No, it's not. Bob, follow the README file that Bullet Bill created for the mod. It's very, very easy and clear to understand. Basically, literally, a kid could do it. If you can read English, you should be fine. Oh, nice one, cops. No, it's working. Interesting. Steve, honestly, it wouldn't bother me if I couldn't play Farm Sim for a week. It really wouldn't. I play as little Farm Sim as possible. I record videos and then I stream it and then I will not load it back up again. That's one thing you'll find out very quickly about most Farm Sim channels, that they try and play the game as little as possible. You play this too much and you create content on it, your content's just going to get sour and boring very quickly. Because you're bored of the game at that point. Oh, I'm a gamer through and through. Right now I've been playing a hell of a lot of Flight Sim. I've been playing a bit of Far Cry 5. I'll also play Euro Truck. I've got crap tons of other games I'll play. Forza is another one I'll play. Commander and Conquer for strategy type stuff. Me and Jess will play some of the Lego games together. The Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah, so do I, Dragon King. Monday to Friday is Farming Simulator, then Saturdays is Truck Sim of some sort, whether it's Euro Truck or American Truck Sim. If you've got the ambition to create a video every single day of the week, it's easy to do. Oh, 100%, William. At the end of the day, if I could get 80 views on a different game on the channel doing a live stream, I would not be playing Farm Sim right now. I'd be playing other games as well. But because this is a Farm Sim channel, and if I've got another game on the channel, typically it's only getting 20 views to maybe 40 if I'm lucky. So half of what I'm getting right now. It's just not worth it. This is my full-time job currently. For the time being, at least. So this is a straight-up business for me. And I think like that when doing stuff. A very poor paying business, but a business nonetheless. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get Forza Horizon 4. At some point. There's no promise of when I'll be able to get it, unfortunately. Oh, that's cool gaming, boss. Forza's cross-platform. Ginger. You can play with people on Xbox that have it. Jess's cousin, he's got an Xbox One. Me and him used to play Forza. And I had it on the PC, and well, he was on Xbox. Yeah, guys, don't create fake channels with my name in it. You're just gonna get banned. And then reported to YouTube for copyright. Boop. Just pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, I'd love to. I don't have the £80 to spare on that right now. When's that out anyway? That's soon, isn't it? There's a number of games that I want to get coming up. 2 Point Hospital is one of them. Forza is another one, but Forza's more for myself. 2 Point Hospital, I don't know if I'll may put some of that on the channel. I don't know what people will think of that. Yeah, no. Yeah, Ginger. Microsoft did it right when they put it over on both platforms there. Where's the little Marcy? Oh yeah, we've got to finish up spraying this bit up. There's always going to be mods on PC, John Deere. If there was no mods for Farming Simulator probably wouldn't even last the year before people would stop playing it. Mods are incredibly important to the game. Like in reality, how many of you guys wouldn't play the game now, at this time, sort of 2 years down the line, 17 being out, if there wasn't any mods for it? Hey, Model Farmer, how's it going? I haven't seen you around for a while. That is on Mod Host Orion. I believe it's called Realistic Tied-Up, and that overwrites your in-game files. So I don't know how that works with multiplayer. It may just show up the dirt different for you than probably everyone else, to be honest, because it's your in-game files. No worries, Ryan. There we go, I'll throw out the Instant Gaming link over on Twitch and YouTube. You can get cheap games off of there. And if you use that code, I get a little bit of kickback for that. Nothing crazy. If you guys are looking for any games in particular, have a look over there. Chances are they could be cheaper than on Steam, but I will definitely say check out Steam as well and reference it, because sometimes Steam still is cheaper. Catch you later, farm boy. And hit the like button like Witchy said. Thank you, Witchy. Hang on. There we go. If I didn't get into YouTube, what I'd be doing, I have no idea. As at the right now, this moment in time in my life, I have no idea. I probably wouldn't have met Jess. I would definitely not be sat here in Canada right now. I don't know. I straight up don't know. I still would have gone to college. I still would have completed my mechanics certifications. I'm a fully qualified mechanic. I'd probably be working in a garage somewhere, honestly. I do have an audience King Traders. King Traders. That's obviously been converted by someone because they never officially released those. I wonder when the first gameplay trailer of FS19 will be out. John Deere, go on my channel and click on yesterday's video. FS19 first gameplay trailer. It is a few seconds long because that came out yesterday. NI Modern are done, guys. Yeah, I do not see them ever coming back, unfortunately. They're very talented individuals, but after the death of their brother and the member of the team, I just don't think they can bring themselves to mod anymore, to be quite honest with you. I think Peter J took over the last thing they were doing, and that's the Massies. And they end up getting released. There's one fill up. Never mind. Can't be asked to faff. The Kane trailer, that was just a low loader, wasn't it? Because Peter J's got an amazing low loader, and CD Models, his Chieftain, is also fairly good. Did that say Demolitia? Over on Twitch. Let me know if that did. You have a very nice film there. That was just taken within seconds. Yeah, the sound of the John Deere's engine does sound pretty damn good, doesn't it? Where is the... Oh, it's over here. Yep, okay, we've just gone into the kitchen of the house right there, probably. I still need to see that field. They have yesterday, John Doe. That was technically a featurette, they called it. So that was technically the first gameplay. Yeah, Model Farm. If you know of a guy called Bill's T-Max, all of his machines he has access to. Haha, he can see my Twitch messages. Yeah, I can. I'm kind of curious how you were saying hello, Witchy, right away. And Witchy, if you're here, is that someone that needs to get bopped by Curious? Will you ever do anything with Bill again? Farm Sim related? Probably not. I don't think Bill really plays Farm Sim anymore, to tell you the truth. And I hate multiplayer with a passion. Back then I quite enjoyed multiplayer, nowadays it's just more of a hassle than it's worth. On Twitch, Witchy, there's someone that said hello to you. I don't know if that's someone you've got prior with. Go full screen and rewind a couple of seconds, you'll see. Oh, does he? I've not watched one of Bill's videos like that for years. I've never enjoyed the Farm Sims content. I know there was for a while he stopped doing the Farm Sim Saturday stuff. He got bored of it. Trying to actually arrange to meet up with Bill. Yeah, Demolition Company 2. I would love to see Giants do Ski Region Simulator again, or Demolition, or another game. Ski Region was good. That had potential for sure. But I think they bought those two games out because they were just feeling the market for games. Seeing what people wanted, and clearly Farm Sim worked for them. 10 years later, look at them now. Hey, Maverick. Maverick, what were you on about a little while ago to which he's saying you were banned or something? I'm not sure what that was all about. I think he may have got timed out and misunderstood. Probably by Nightbot. Of course I'm Steven. It'd be stupid if I didn't. Oh, it's someone you know, is it? You just got in? Nice! You'll have to fill me in on Discord, would you? Played it 3 times already. I never played it. Never owned it. I would like to give that a go one day. How long will it be going? I don't know. We've been streaming for about an hour already, so... maybe I'll go until 3:30 my time. Yeah, I will 100% be doing a Let's Play on Shamrock Valley. It's not going to be a realistic Let's Play or anything like that, so people that will start complaining on the equipment that I'm using will probably end up getting nuked quite quickly in the comments section. If there is anybody. After the first live stream I did, almost resulted in me telling people where to go and how to get there very, very quickly. That was brutal. I prefer arable farming for sure. The animals are a bit of fun, but my heart is arable farming with the machinery. And if I was ever going to get into doing farming real life and working on a farm, it would probably end up being a contract type of farm that does arable stuff. Like I said, I've got zero interest in dealing with animals. As much as I love animals, I've always been an animal person, not as far as farming goes. Your boy Frank or something like that, and John, welcome to the 90K family. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for the follow and subscribe. Remember me? Yes, I believe I do. Yeah, I remember the rant about the Lexington. Oh, good God, it was brutal. When you've got two Irish people that come in TeamSpeak that are in the live stream and say they have seen them, yeah, come on now. Just because I'm not using something that's rusted, falling apart, and is from the 1970s, Should I get sheep or cows on Oakfield? Get what you want, dude. Cows are going to give you more stuff to do. Sheep are very boring, to be quite honest, to farm some. Yeah, about that. That makes no sense, Emma. David, welcome to Atlantic family. I hope you enjoy your stay. Northern Ireland, oh no doubt. And that's the thing, it's the smallest Lexian in the pack, using a 7.5 meter header, which the Magnum that I used on this map, that I used on Meadow Grove, which I would love to use on Shamrock, but I've used it on 2 other maps, and I think 3 actually. There was another map that I used it on. I'm just not willing to use it for a 3rd time. So that's why I'm going with that. That Lexian is flawless. Well, that Lexian pack is absolutely flawless. I've had 0 issues with it. Yeah, it may be physically too big of a grain tank on it. Granted, I understand that. But as far as quality goes, that is it. When do you do live streams? Monday to Saturday usually, and usually start at 7 UK time and it goes until whenever. You've just subscribed, thank you Robert, appreciate it. Oh, what kind of beef? I want to get into horrible. Oh, nice. What's the difference? Because they use the pedestrian script, not a animation script. .lura. Big difference, that's why. And unless Giants encode that into the game, which they will not touch FS17 now until 19 comes out. Well, and all their concentration is on 19. They won't touch 17 with any more updates. 17 is effectively dead as far as updates go. FR 920, no, John. Hey, CD, what's up, bud? I'm thinking actually I'll probably end the stream here. Actually no, I've got one more field to do. We've got a seed, field 15, and then I will end the stream. If you had to choose a crop to add into the new farming simulator, what would it be? I'm dying to see orchard type farming added into farming simulator. Whether it's looking after apple trees, pear trees, grapes, vineyards, stuff like that. I would love to see that added into the game. Because not only is that a completely different style of farming that most of us are not used to, it also will add in several different types of machinery, smaller tractors, which I think most of us will probably enjoy seeing, and John Deere does have small compact tractors. I'd love to see compact tractors added into the game, and that's a perfect way to get them in the game. That being said, one of the other type of crops that I've wanted in the game for a number of years is cotton, and that has now been added into the game, which I look forward to doing. Yeah, this is Modern Classics DLC. I haven't got any of Peter J's, John Deere's, wow, Peter J's Massey's in here. Fire, you said, do I remember you from Discord? How would I not know you? Okay, this is irritating. Where did it put the sealer? Over there. I don't know on that one, Sim. And Kubota really seem to be taking that market too, with the compacts, more than ever now. That's another company I'd love to see in the game, is Kubota. For that exact reason. Alright, let's see what we've got planted in what. So, soybean, wheat. 15... I may just do soybeans and say screw it. Yeah, why not? Kubota are getting there as a company through and through. They're doing decent telehandlers, decent skid steers, compact tractors. They're into, I think, the mid-range tractors now of 200 horsepower, 150 sort of range, and they seem to be doing fairly good. John Deere are popular with the 6 and 7R. They're popular with most of the range of tractors, depending on where you are in the world. The UK, then the 6 and 7R, but there again, the RX is sold over there, the 8s are sold over there. America, the 7, 8 and 9 models for sure, and then in some applications the 6 is sold. Well, most of the models of John Deere are sold all over the world. Oh yeah, no, I don't think Kubota's going to be an FS19 for sure. As a DLC, never say never. It's a company that I'd love to see in the game though. Yeah, likewise Class. Class is something that has been confirmed not to be in the game on release, but you never know as a DLC. I think we can, John Deere. I'm not 100%, but I think we can. They may have even confirmed it at one point, I'm not sure. But a 6R, we need a decent 6R. Farm Sim's never had one. You've had a lot of modders try and do it, and they just come out like crap, it seems. I've never seen a good one. Class also used Mercedes-Benz engines in the Foragers. And I think they, well, for the Lexions they use Mercedes engines, and I think in the Foragers they use MAN engines and Mercedes. If you could choose what country your farm would be in, what would it be? Ah. Yeah, DJ. There's a lot of them. Not even talking about Salman's tractor. Probably JD. That thing's fairly large tractor. Some of Fiat? Do Fiat even do big engines like that? You'll probably find the bigger ones are Cummins or something like that. Considering Fiat's owned by New Holland. Hey, Dan. How's it going, bud? Voibel's Massey Loader I'm really disappointed with. Apparently he's only 15, so he's learning. I don't think it represents the quality of FS17 mods though. The textures on it need a lot of work. The interior gauges are just horrendous. It's a shame. If there's texture work and the interior needs revisiting, and I think it would be amazing. I really do. But those things alone just turn me away from it. And at the end of the day, you got to remember, this is FS17, it's not FS13 anymore. If a model isn't as good as Giant's model, can you really use it the same? Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess they are really, John Doe. It'd be interesting to see what Cal and Crops end up doing. We've not heard anything from them for a hell of a long time, actually. But again, you got to remember, Cal and Crops are where Farming Simulator used to be back in the early days. What's my favourite farming company? John Deere. As far as tractor brands, if you're on about that. Catch you later, Michael. Definitely enjoyed, bud. Hope Cal and Crops come on discs. Oh, but don't you have Steam DJ? Because most games aren't coming out on discs anymore. I'm guessing John Deere will be in every FS game. Should they carry on making? Hopefully. You never know. Hey Ian, what's going on, bud? Literally just finishing this field and calling it quits. Well, actually we've got to do that little patch there and that strip that it missed when I did it from GPS. Just now noticed the exclamation marks as... what you want about that, Patrick? I just reset your password then, DJ. It's pretty easy to do. Hey, the game boss. Welcome to literally the end of the stream. We are wrapping it up here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If any of the moderators are still lingering, can you link today's video, please and thank you. And until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. See ya.